Hello everybody, Frankie Day here, Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, I got another one for you tonight. I'm going back to finish up all the stuff I had started years ago. And I finally got done. I got two done tonight. I got my Hong Kong models B-17G Flying Fortress. That was my entry for Mr. Al Woods, UK modeler. He had a National Flight Group bill, I think it is. So I had that going for you tomorrow. It's done now, sitting over here. I'll reveal it tomorrow. I'm going to take some nice outside pictures of it, like I did with my Helldiver, and post them on Facebook pages and make a video from there. We'll do the same thing on this one here. That's the way I'll get out of the way. I think it'll pass pretty good inspection on this here video, so I can take it outside. So, here before you, I believe this is video number 3, I think. This is my 148 scale Hobbyboss McDonald F3H Demon. And I just got her finished up. She's done. And right now we'll take the picture, take the camera picture. Take the camera and we'll, down we go. We'll take a look at the mighty chair. Here she is right here. This is the F3H Demon. And right here is 148 scales by Hobbyboss. A little short history. I'm pretty familiar with this airplane. I've seen it when it first came out. The F3H Demon came out probably 1958. She was a predecessor, she was the successor to the F2H Banshee. That was McDonald's first shipboard all-jet fighter airplane. It came out in 1956. And the Navy seen potential in it. It looked like it was a pretty husky airplane. It looked like the F2H Banshee looks like an F9F Panther on steroids. And the Navy see great use of the airplane and is hoping in the future they have some more designs they can supersede this, and they did. By 1958, McDonald's came out. These 40 birds with Douglas. They came out with the F3H Demon. The pilots dubbed it the chair because you can tell how high it is. The pilot is on here. He's pretty high off the seat right there. And the seats adjust when you go up and down. And the cockpit's kind of awkward the way the canopy, the way it closes. When the rear canopy, it closes forward and it goes down. So that's how it goes. I had it in position. It's a nice model. I put a lot of time in this thing. That's all. It has washers on it. I think the video will pick up some of the detail from the washers on it. I think it should be able to. I can see pretty good from here. I know you guys can see the same. It's not too difficult kit to put together. Like all Hobbyboss kits in this category, they come with photo edge fittings. The F3H Demon came out in fall of 1958 and was used on the carriers USS Oriskany and the Midway, and also they used the other one on the Hancock. Only a few squadrons are on them. They were new at the time. These planes, these F3Hs, since they were new, they were problematic. A lot of pilots had problems with the airplane rocking back on its tail and damaging the afterburner and vesting crook hinges. So what they did, as you can see right here, there's a tail skid back here. Keep it from doing that. You guys check your YouTube references for the F3H Demon, and you'll see it as it lands on a carrier once you rock back like this. It rocks back. Now let's hit that tail skid. About the tail skid they hit, they rocked back like this, and they damaged the back part of the plane. That was probably one of the problems McDonnell Douglas had with this. So immediately they changed that and put the tail skid on there. It was retractable with the tail hook. Matter of fact, that was the tail hook right there, guys. That wasn't the skid. The skid's right behind it. My error, I'm truly sorry. Right here. Here's the skid right here. That's your tail hook. That's got to be there to keep that thing getting damaged, keeps it rocks back in. And once the aircraft, once the crews were able to handle these quite well at the time, they decided, well, with that modification, putting the skid on there, they got to keep it from rocking back. It's just the way the airplane was designed. One thing is it's too tail heavy. It's too long. It's too long on the tail, and it has a very short nose, as you can tell. That's why you see these Demons take off. They're always tail heavy and they go straight up. Other than that, the pilots overachieved, overlooked that, and had no problem handling the airplane. I don't think this aircraft has ever seen any combat in a David slide. It's probably one of the experimental stages of the phases of different airplanes coming out. The Navy and the Air Force are always good for that. You come out with something that looks pretty good for a while, and you got something better comes along, and the airplane is absolutely it's obsolete. It's succeeded. Now, the successor to this, you guessed it, the F4 Phantom, McDonnell. What's that? Pratt Whitney J57, General Electric J57 engines on these things. McDonnell had two of them. This airplane was somewhat also underpowered in some respects. The pilots also had complaints that the plane was underpowered. And sometimes you had flameouts a lot. That was taken back to the McDonnell company, the McDonnell plant, and they fixed that problem. By that time, the paperwork was out on the F4 Phantom, so they kept the airplane like it is. They know it's going to be superseded by the Phantom. When the Navy knew this, as soon as they seen the Phantom came out, they said, now we got ourselves an airplane. These are phased out. They are transferred to shore stations. I give you 2 shore stations I've seen these things on. I was stationed there twice in transit. Memorial Naval Air Station out in California, and also Point Mugu Naval Air Station. These things were used for training squadrons for the Phantoms. They were, by 1963, they were completely phased, completely restricted to the United States Navy Register, and the Phantom was the mainstay. And the A3D Sky Warrior to A4D Sky Warrior, the A4D Skyhawk, the scooter, was the mainstay too, all the way up to 1980. That's how long the Skyhawks were, the scooters. The Demons, they stayed out about 63. They were phased out, and the Phantom stayed in all the way up to 1993. They were a very beautiful airplane. They were around for a long time. So that's the end of the McDonnell Douglas family of the carrier-borne jets. The wings fold on this airplane. The carrier storages. Well, the kit, it does not. It shows the detail where the wings fold out. These things carry Sparrowhawk missiles, napalm squids, sidewinders. But more or less, these things targeted was like drones. They attacked anything with missiles. Because these Demons never seen combat in their life. They're more or less used as carrier-based airplanes for war games. As for kit, superb. It's beautiful. It goes together with no problems at all. I don't think the novice should have any problem with it. Just be careful that the PE, the photo etch, it's very delicate. All photo etch is very delicate. So it's got to be very exercised with extra care. Make sure you don't dent it. If you look at it the wrong way, you'll think it'll bend on you. The decals, they give you 2 squadrons. This one here comes from Point Mugu Naval Air Station. And the other one, I think, goes to Lemoore. Because that's the only 2 air stations they had these things at the time I know of, to my knowledge. And I seen them there when I was in the service during transit. This camera does not do very good justice to it, but you come up in real life and look at this thing, it's very beautiful. I mean, it's nice. You can see the panel lines as I gave it a wash. That's underneath it right there. A very unusual jet for the time. But it was a good airplane. It was used. They got about 3 or 4 years out of the thing. You can't ask more than that. Always better stuff comes along, and stuff like this becomes obsolete. I got a 133 scale paper model of this. It's in my storage, boxed up. I think I showed that on YouTube. It's probably one of my YouTube videos. I'm quite sure it is in my earlier videos. So if you want to take a gander at it, please review my videos. I probably pushed 1,000 videos. I don't know how many videos I got. I got a lot out there. It's in my earlier videos about 6, 7 years ago. Since I first got on YouTube. It's the old Navy here, fellas. The old jet age Navy. It's back in my days. Let me tell you guys a story about this airplane. It was Airedale one time, aviation machinist made jet mechanic. His name is Pete Bowers. He knew more about this airplane than the officers did, and he could fly the airplane a lot better than the officers can. He's an enlisted man, like me. He was stationed at China. He was stationed at the Moore Naval Air Station, and he was on. He had the duty roster. So him, Smitty, Johnston, and Reynolds all got loaded. We got drunk. He says, "Frank, gonna go for a ride?" I go, "No, He says, "And that thing there, that jet, and that F3H?" He goes, "Yeah." Nope. I said, "You're not gonna fly that thing, are you?" And he goes, I'll taxi it around a little bit." I sat there and watched this whole thing before my eyes. Johnson, Smitty, and Reynolds got on top of the wing. Right over here. Grab a hold of his hand grips that go to the cockpit. One grabbed the leading edge hanging on it. He was laying like this. And Reynolds was hanging on back here. The feet was in the cockpit. They got a putter out there. Hopper, what you call them, started it up. Got it all fired up. No one said nothing about it because you got jet engines going on all the time out there. He pulled up the wings folded on it, and they taxied around the grinder out there. I said, "Oh, hell, that ain't nothing shit. I should have hovered aboard to see how it is, you know." But I sat there and just watched everything. Then they start going towards the sentry where the gates are at. Well, they got Marine sentries standing out there in the military. They always check your ID and check your orders and everything else like that. And those sentries out there in Lemoore Naval Air Station, from one sentry post to another one is exactly 60 feet. You can take about 3 cars to go across it like that. Well, these wings fold up. You got a wingspan probably about 15 to 18 feet from the inside root here there to the panel with the wings fold. We taxied right out the goddamn main gate and went out there on the I think it's a Pioneer Road, which takes you out to the 101 freeway. They finally stopped them. They got them out there, and they got it back. It was a big write-up on the paper about that. He got busted down all the way from first class down to Seaman first class, and we got restricted to the base for about 6 months. Paid for that jet fuel he wasted. The other guys, they got thrown in the brig and got a few crows taken off them too. I'm glad I didn't go on that thing. So that's the story. Interesting, but it's true. All sailors like me got good stories to tell you. Okay, that's the final reveal. Finito. Done. Over with. That's it. I call it video 3. I'm quite sure there's a third video of my Demon. So this is the completion of the Hobbyboss 148 scale F3H Demon. And tomorrow I'll have for you the 148 scale Hong Kong model D17G Flying Fortress. I'll take some nice good pictures of it outside and post, like I said earlier in the video in the beginning, post some pictures and had some stills on here on the computer and get my camera over here and we'll zoom in and review the build. And then we'll discuss about everything about that too. Okay, tomorrow's Thursday. I got to pick music tomorrow. I'm very happy I got these 2 done. I mean, I spent hours. I've been on these things since about 6 o'clock tonight. I mean, it's about 30 hours right now. About 30 hours. And I finally got these 2 birds done. I got them hung up. Then I'm going to start getting the other stuff done. Card models, I'll finish those later, but I want to get a lot of this stuff done. Okay, that's about it, fellas. So please stay posted this Friday because we have Firehouse Friday with my AMT 125th scale, the ladder chief, fire engine. I love that thing to death. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some paint on it and get the frame all assembled and get the motor all done. And then I'm not going to spill the beans. You'll see it. You'll see it this Friday. And I may build another goddamn big rig truck. You know, I like those big trucks. You know, I sure like that fire engine. Man, I finally got me a fire engine. All right, hot dog. Okay. Not too late tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and start laying the paint down on my Bristol Blenheim bumper. I wasn't doing it last night, but I got tired. So tomorrow I'm going to start appreciating it. And start putting on the finished paint and get it done and get it posted on Rob's Basic Modeling's All About Airfix group build and final build here and pictures on Facebook pages, modeling pages. Okay, what else I've been working on? I'm starting to finish up on. I started a long time ago. Put the chair over here. The red bad boy gets hung up tomorrow. Before I do that, I will shoot some pictures along with the D17. Where are you? Oh, here you go. This is my fishing trawler. Got the deck all washed, everything. I got the hull all painted. This is the ITC. This model, Lindbergh has got this out now. So Lindbergh has bought all the old ITC Ideal Toy Corporation molds. And I'm glad they did that. But this is the original ITC one. I got the Advent house all done and painted. Got a little wood there. You can see the wood ratings on there. Got the bulwark, the pilot house on. The Advent house. And top of the pilot house. I also got the stack bearing on there. This is going to be a very nice model when I get done with it. I've always liked these old ITC kits. Hybro bought one of these, bought the molds too. But ITC didn't last long. In 1960, ITC went out of business. And they had some pretty good stuff too. I had the USS Enterprise. It was a $10, $12 kit. One of the most expensive kits that there was. Skyhawks flat the flight deck. It was motorized well, the water. Had a cam gear in there that operated the rudder and everything. Same thing to Lindbergh New Devil Destroyer. A lot of good stuff back there. I remember I got one. I think I got it. I had a paper route. It was USS Halibut. ITC kit. Motorized. Supposed to go underwater. It went underwater like it sunk. I never found it again. I think it was upstairs. It's out there in California. It's out there on the marina. Ventura Marina. And the water out there was only about 25 to 30 feet deep out there. So you imagine you get a model like that going down 30 feet. It's like 3,000 feet to a ship that went down. But never recovered it. I don't think I sealed the hole right or something. I don't know. Something just went wrong. I said, screw it. He says it's only $5 it cost me. That was a lot of money back in them days. $5 back then has the value of $50 today. That shows you how much $5 is worth. $100 today has the value of $10 back 50 years ago. That shows you how much money it has no value anymore. Credit cards are to blame for that. That's why Thomas Jefferson told us during his administration, you should never fall into the credit system. We've been in a credit system now for 40 years. And 99 and 9/10 of the people in my country, United States of America, are in debt all the way to the seabed, beyond the foretop. Man, that's me. I pay cash. Everything I got, I pay cash for it. I got something to show for my money. I'm going to get me a goat farm pretty soon, and that house is coming up probably another month. I'll be ready to move on that place. Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm like a child waiting for Christmas. Okay, that's about it, guys. Just everything else is just rambling away. That's the final reveal for my demon. I'm glad I got it done, and it's glad it's finished. So I get it hung up. I don't want to see that thing get battered and beat up. Because it's hard-earned money, you know? You put money invest in stuff like that, you got to take care of it and hang it up or do something with it, you know? You can't let it laying around. I'm glad I got that big monstrosity V17 done. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. And all the other modelers are right behind me. They go, yep, Frank, you tell them. That's how we feel. Okay, it's about time for you to get out of here, guys. Make Mama happy and always take care of the little ones. Take care of yourselves. And let's pray and hope we get this country back together again. I'm kidding you not. We got some evilness in the White House, and it's not kosher, boys. and they sure ain't working for us. It's called follow the money. If somebody else pays more, they're working for them. That's okay. They'll pay for their sins real soon. Enough that jazz. Anyway, so stay focused tomorrow. Stay posted. I'll have the final bill for the Hong Kong Model P-73G Flag Fortress. And this Friday, 48 hours from now, we'll have Firehouse Friday with Frankie Day's fire engine. Okay, guys, right now I'm out of here. You guys take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. And thank you very much for your wonderful comments and candor and views. I'm very honored you fellas out there. God bless you guys. I love you fellas. You guys take care, boys.